We've all seen the commercials on TV about telling us that our title of our home could get stolen and you need to sign up for this LifeLock or some type of lock service or title lock to protect your home. Well, now the state of Hawaii has come out with a service like that for free, and I'll tell you about that coming up next. Hi everyone, Dan Polimino here from KW Big Island and the Hawaii team. Well, that's true. It happens a lot. There's a lot of scams out there, and there are unsavory people on the internet looking for ways to do a quick claim deed of the title of your house, forge those documents, and then take title of your house to get loans, to sell it, to pull a home equity loan, to get cash. There are all kinds of horror stories out there about this happening, and LifeLock does a very good job at highlighting those stories in their commercials. Now, I will tell you, it does happen an awful lot with people who have no mortgage. The house is completely paid off. If you have a mortgage, there's another level of protection because they're not getting around your mortgage lender, and they're not going to be able to transfer the title with a lien on the property from the mortgage lender. So it happens a lot with people who have their house paid off. It also happens a lot with vacant land. It's easy to kind of transfer title on land, and many times people own the land outright, and so there's no house involved, there's no people living there. It makes it a very easy mark for a scam or a fraud. But recently, the state of Hawaii has come out with their own level of protection for consumers, and it's free. So let me do a share screen here and let me show it to you. It just was released in the last couple of weeks. Right here, it's on the Bureau of Conveyances, and it's called Property Watch. And we'll give you, see this URL here up at the top? We'll give you this URL here on the screen, and we'll put it in the comments below so you can click on it and check it out for yourself. But you just go right here to Property Watch, and this is so stinking simple, and it's free, right? When we get there, all it says is Bureau of Conveyances, Property Watch, person or entity. And if your home is titled in your name or an entity, you put in the first name, you retype it, you put in the middle name, you retype it, and you put in the last name and you retype it. And then you put in the email address that you want the alerts sent to, and you retype the email address, click I'm not a robot, and hit save, and that's it. And if the Bureau of Conveyances see any inquiries online about somebody trying to record a deed or trying to move paper, so to speak, do work with your title, and it's your name, you're going to be alerted from this system. Now, the reason why they use the name instead of like the TMK is the tax key number for your house, is because people could own multiple properties. Say I own 3 properties on the island, you would have to register all of the TMKs for those properties. But really what you want the system to do is check to see if anyone is trying to be an imposter of your name. So any type of inquiry with your name, your full name, is going to get kicked back and reported to you as possible fraud if you obviously didn't initiate it. So great system, great idea. I'm glad they didn't use tax key numbers or property addresses. Much better to do the name, and you just put it in there. It's free and you'll get alerted. So kudos to the state of Hawaii. Hawaii's a little bit of a different state in that all of our records are recorded statewide. So if you've got a home, condo, piece of land, it's recorded one time in one place for the entire state. Back on the mainland, what you're doing is you're registering that stuff in a particular county. And there's lots of counties, right, in a particular state. And so your house is registered with your county. And if you had more than one home, you would have to register for this type of protection with each county. But in Hawaii, you don't have to do that. You could have multiple homes and just register once because it's registered with the state here and not with a county. Hope that makes sense. As always, need help buying, selling, or investing in real estate, or just have a question for me? Contact me here at the Hawaii team. I'd love to hear from you. Call me on my cell phone, 808-987-3306, 808-987-3306. I'll pick up, I'll answer. And if you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button and share them with a friend. Until we talk again, aloha.